Good morning. I am making some fresh batch of kombucha. I just boiled a gallon of water, and then I'm going to put about a cup of granulated sugar. You can use organic granulated. You could use whatever granulated sugar you want. I'm using 1/4 of a cup here, so I'm actually putting like 4 scoops in. So that would equal 1 cup of sugar. That seems like a lot, but the SCOBY, which you're going to see later, is going to be eating the sugar for its food and then creating that fermentation process. After I put the sugar in there, you want to stir that around, dissolve it really well. It just takes a couple moments because the water is boiling. Well, I turned it off. Once you get that stirred around and dissolved, I'm going to be taking some tea and then letting that brew in here. This is called our first fermentation, our first brew. So from here, we are going to, I usually use about 5 black tea bags. I use bergamot just because I like it, but you can use English breakfast or any just plain black tea. And I typically use about 5 bags, or you can use 6 bags or the equivalent in loose leaf tea of about that amount of 5 or 6 bags. For convenience, I'm just using the bags. So this is one of my favorite brands is Ahmad tea. It's just really nice. Anyway, so there you go. I'm going to let this brew in there for about a couple hours because you want to wait till this cools down to room temperature. Once it cools down to about room temperature, I'm going to pour this over into my glass jar with my SCOBY and a little bit of starter kombucha. So what you do, oh gosh, this is really dirty. I got to clean that up. So from there, you want to put it in this glass jar with the SCOBY and the kombucha. You're going to pour it in there. A lot of times the SCOBY is going to rise to the top, but sometimes it stays at the bottom or mid-range. No worries about that. Just let it be. Once you pour it in there, you're going to cover it. I just use paper towels, but you can use cheesecloth. I just take a couple paper towels, wrap it over that, and then take a rubber band and wrap it over that. And then you just set that aside for about 7 to 10 days. Taste it at about the 7-day mark with a spoon. Just check on the flavor, see if it's something you like. If it's too sweet yet, wait another day, check it out again, and then continue on that process until you're like, yep, that's perfect for me. Because really, like anything, it's to your taste and your desire. All right, so that is kombucha made simple. Enjoy the process.